Welcome. I'm Ava Harris. On this episode of SFA All Access, we're going to be learning the buzz about a certain organization on campus. Is Kaylin Eckert, the president of the SFA Bug Club. She's asked today to give a little more insight on the various workings of the Bug Club. She's also here some information on local pollinators and monarch migration. Hi Caitlin, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, just to get started, what drew you towards Bug Club?
I really love bugs. I'm really passionate about what they do for our environment. I'm an environmental science major, and so a big thing for me is we start with the little organisms, and on our way up, everything else is supported by it. And they're just so diverse, they're so colorful, and they're so fascinating just the way they know exactly what to do, when to do it, and what plants are good, what plants aren't. But I'm very fascinated by them, and I was really passionate about educating about them.
That's so cool. So with being president, like I was in a sorority myself, and I was an officer. Is it hard time managing everything around Bug Club and being president?
It can be, especially with other commitments, and school can always be the priority. But when I founded Bug Club, I was really passionate about giving a space for people who wanted to know more, whether that's branching outside of their own studies or finding a community to go out and explore and actually get to work one-on-one with bugs and get to actually identify them and see them in real life. So I just really wanted an excuse to find some other bug lovers and to just come together and educate and make them more known around campus and just create some more love for our bugs.
No, I love that. So with you saying like you want to get more people involved and things like that, do y'all have a lot of different majors in Bug Club, or is it mainly just like science majors and act like that?
That's a great question. It's really great because we get people from all sorts of majors. We have people from computer design to horticulture, environmental science to art design. We have people in theater, people in music. I've met everybody from everywhere, and it's been really great that people who don't get that opportunity to learn maybe more science or even get to do like field trips outside or working one-on-one with bugs, it's nice to reach out to more individuals and more people that are interested, and it's just create a really cool community where we all get to learn and share our excitement.
Aw. Well, like you're saying, field trips, do y'all go on a lot of trips?
Yeah, we typically try to have at least one field trip where we'll go to various parks and we'll catch a bunch of little critters.
Aww.
We'll identify them. Most of the time we'll release them, and it's really cool to look at them, especially our butterflies in the spring. And we'll also have a mothing event. So that's for our night owls, because it is typically at night, but we get this big old light on a white sheet, and you'll attract so many moths at night, and we'll also identify them that way. And it's non-invasive, really cool way to observe bugs in their natural habitat, and just providing the equipment so people can have that experience is really great.
Oh, well, that's so neat. I love that. I think we're about to show a short clip of just some of the things we learned about Bug Club.
Awesome.
And it's just going to be like a short little clip, interview. It's going to be great.
Awesome.
Yes.
Not a lot of people are willing to talk about bugs for an extended period of time. So having the ability to talk about bugs for a long time is great. It is called Bug Club, but we allow pretty much any arthropod. And so I chose harvestman, which is like, it's an arachnid of a kind, but it's not a spider. And they're really cute. They're these tiny little guys. You'll find them in forests all the time. They're like little dots, and they have 8 legs. They're really cute. I think like some of the fun experiences we've done so far is mostly our arts and crafts that we've been doing. We've also made a necklace that I haven't put together yet, but it's a little embalmed beetle is the best way to describe it. And then we've also, we've had several events where we go outside and try to find whatever bug we can. And I think the biggest thing that we do most often is everyone will find the most interesting bug they can during their day and post it in our group chat, and we all try to identify it together. That's the big thing we try to do, is identify insects together. Bugs are cool.
All right, that was great. It was great little shoot clips. It just shows like all the y'all's interest in the bug club and just how y'all deal with the insects. So, what has been your favorite trip y'all went on?
Probably the first one Bug Club ever got to go on. We went to like Pecan Park, Pioneer Park, a lot of those local parks around Nacogdoches, and it was me driving our college's van. So I had this big 12-passenger van of everybody in the club, and it was a pretty small club when it was the first field trip had happened, and so it was just really fun to just see everyone with a bunch of nets, a bunch of little pop-up terrariums running around catching bugs, and then running up to me and being like, look what I caught. Like, it was so fun. It was just such a joyful moment where I got to see everybody enjoying it. We got to identify and just share love and interest and get involved with it too. And so it's really cool to reconnect with those things I feel like sometimes we can get disconnected from. And yeah, those field trips are always really fun. So we're looking forward to doing another one this semester.
That sounds so fun. So, how do y'all get y'all's fundings? I know y'all just had a bake sale.
Yes.
Was that successful? How did that go?
Yeah, Bug Club, we're slowly building a reputation for our bake sales, and usually we have a great turnout. This semester we did a lot more spring theme. Fall we tend to do a little more of a fall menu kind of thing, and then spring we always have our staple butterfly shaped cookies, and usually I'll bring the caterpillars or some of our bugs to check out, but a lot of the time people will buy like our stickers or keychains, or we sell like these little caterpillar bracelets. But it's really fun that so many people come out, a lot from our college. The Forestry College is just a really tight-knit group, so a lot of people come out to support it. But it's also really nice that people have reached out about our goodies, and like hopefully we can keep doing a semesterly thing where we raise money to help get more caterpillars and release them in the native environment, and then just getting to do more activities like that. And it's a lot of fun, the bake sales.
Well, I love that. So, with like you said, y'all with the caterpillars and like that. I know y'all's focus right now is monarch migration and then the pollinators. How do y'all help with that? Then do y'all plant things on campus, or what do y'all do?
That's a great question. I'm really excited you asked about that. We've actually teamed up with the Horticulture Club, and they are raising a bunch of milkweed plants for us, actually. Monarch caterpillars, they're only able to survive on one food, and that's the milkweed plant. And it makes them unique, but it also makes it kind of challenging to help support their life cycle. And so we made it a goal to make a milkweed designated garden. We're hoping to plant it in the Azalea Mize Gardens or the Piney Woods Native Plant Center, but creating a designated environment to help support these caterpillars. And so right now we're getting a small little taste, raising 5 little guys. And then we're going to release them, and we're going to hopefully track them using a tagging method. But in the fall, we plan to do a much bigger release once our plants start to establish.
Are those the ones y'all raising right here?
Yes, we've got a few of them. I'd love to show you. We got a couple. A few of them have actually turned into a chrysalis. Here's one little guy. Yeah, he's really cool. Just a really neat, it has like this really cool, like chrysalis are very different than cocoons. Chrysalis are butterflies primarily. They create more of like what would be like a glass-like structure around them that helps protect them, and moths create that very silky, fuzzy-looking cocoon. But if I can stop shaking, they're super neat. They have this beautiful gold look to them.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll get some of our little guys.
How many members do y'all have in SFA Bug Club?
Currently, we have about 30 members and about 12 reoccurring members. They're all really active. Everybody, we have a one-time $10 membership due, and all of that gets you a keychain and stickers. And we really just do that to also help offset some of the costs it would take for driving or providing snacks, providing equipment, and just experiences like this. But I don't know if you want to give me a little look.
Yes.
But this is Rocco, and that's because he usually likes to rock around a lot. So yeah, we love to raise the caterpillars. We plan on hopefully raising a lot more and doing a whole grand release in October so they can continue their migration up north.
Are y'all very active on social medias and stuff like that?
Yes, we're on Instagram at SFA Bug Club, and you can find our group me and all of our event information there. But yeah, we try to be as active as we can.
So with y'all having 3 minutes, are y'all growing, hoping to grow more and more?
We're hoping to continue to expand and continue to help educate and just spread more love for the bugs, because there can be a lot of stigma, which is fair, but we try to promote the very fun bugs and the ones that are very beneficial for us.
What's been y'all's craziest bug y'all have had or seen?
We've seen some crazy ones. I'd say some of our mantis and some of our dragonflies, they can get pretty crazy, but we love looking at our moths. So the moths, we have so many species here in Texas. You'll see them on over campus. Polyphemus moth, I can say all these names, but they're very colorful, they're very large. Some of our favorite have been the Luna moths, which are the big green ones you'll see during this time of the season. And so they're really cool, they're very neat. But we're big on our moths for sure.
Oh, that's so fun. Have you ever gone to the zoos or anything and look at the?
We haven't
everything?
yet, but we're hoping to.
Oh, that sounds so fun though.
Yeah, we're hoping to maybe go Moody Gardens, Houston Butterfly Center, but really, we really like to raise our own bugs, especially native ones, and just put them back into the environment where they belong.
Fascinating. So when y'all say raise y'all own bug, where do y'all meet for bug club? If y'all's
We
members?
currently, because the forestry building is still in construction, we are housed in the Human Services building in room 322. We're there every other Wednesday at 5 p.m. So we'll have our next meeting April 8th at 5 p.m. And we're looking really forward to it because we're going to talk about our monarchs and we're going to talk about our mothing trip coming up.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, I'm really excited to hear more about Bug Club, and I'll hopefully give a follow out on there. And I just want to say thank you so much again for coming. I'm really happy you got to be here.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having
Thank you so
us.
much. And thank you for joining us on this episode of SFA All Access. If you're looking for more exciting Jack TV content and episodes, you can find us on YouTube at Jack TV SFA. See you next time, Axe 'em Jacks. And then we're just going to have a little conversation.